Paul, looking at Christmas overall, 9 points out of 12. Disappointing defeat tonight, but overall you're pleased with the way the last week or so has gone?
Yeah, I'm not disappointed about tonight. I thought we were outstanding second half, created seven clear-cut chances. Thought Bromley was superb on the night as well. Really good game of football. We changed tactically second half and sat in a bit to try and catch them, and we caught them 6 times. 6 clear-cut chances there to go in front, and then if not, save the game. But the way I look at it, Tony, is we lost probably a point tonight. A draw would have been about right, but we got a win at Halifax and got 3 points when we only deserved the 1. So you take it overall, 9 points from 4 games is a fantastic return from what is a very busy schedule.
Looked as though it might be better than that at the start. Good goal from Kenny Davis and a good first 20 minutes.
Yeah, good first 15-20 minutes, got the goal from Kenny, but as I said, you've got to take your hat off to Bromley. I thought for 25 minutes, 30 minutes, that's the best. It reminded me a bit of how Forest Green played against us away that time, and I keep saying they've got some very good players, and they're all knitting together now. The new signings are knitting together, and I thought it was a difficult game for one of 2 of our younger players tonight. They've done extremely well, but tonight was against a proper good side, and I think if they had a better start, Bromley would be bang up there at the minute. They're a team for me that will finish comfortably in 10th, and if they keep going, you never know. But they were decent tonight.
And towards the end, that goal coming from their substitute just come on, but we'd had to make a change just before that with Jamie Collins.
It's a massive blow. He's done his calf. That's we've played 36 games now. Do you know that 36 games from pre-season to today, right? And that's a Premiership season done on January the 1st. It's no surprise that after 4 games, you pick up knocks, you pick up injuries, and that's a result of him playing 4 games in 11 days. And I've said so many times it's too much. We'll now go probably once a week between now and the end of the season. But there's a lot to be very pleased about tonight. I thought we carved them open on the break. To create 6 chances away from home is fantastic. But as I said, I thought it was a very good game of football, and if you'd offered me 9 points at the start of this run, you'd have taken it. The biggest blow, as you've just said, is we lose Collins now. We've only got Dean Beckwith and Brad at the moment who play in that position, and that's a problem, because I think Brad's done brilliantly for 6-7 games, but it was a tough one for him today, and we should have been able to give him a break really, but we haven't been able to do that with Aswood Thomas out. And obviously we could do with Wayne Brown back as well. But, overall, I don't know where we sit, probably obviously still in 8th. But as I said, where we are in this league in relation to what we've got at the moment, budget-wise, is outstanding. And, people are talking about Kieran Cadogan going and other people going. We've had to do it. We have to make sure that we can afford the budget that we've got, and I would do that all the time for the club. Did I want Kieran to go? No. Do I want Ross Warner to go? No. I'd like 2 goalkeepers. I could give you 8 examples of players that have left this year, because that's probably the amount that have had to leave or have left. And then you see the comment of people being unhappy. It's I think we're doing extremely well for what we've got.
What was the story with Kieran? Just had to let him go?
Listen, Kieran was offered a contract for this year and next year on substantially, better money than here. He wasn't getting in the team as regularly as he would have liked, and Kieran Cadogan has done a fantastic job for me over 3 years. A great lad. As I said, if I could have had a squad of 24, as we did in the FA Cup year and whatever, then Kieran Cadogans don't have to go anywhere. But ultimately, at this present moment of time, we do need to be very aware of where we're at. We're a well-run club. And part of my duties as the manager of this club is to continue to make it a well-run team. And if I went and got the job at Chesterfield and was given a £2 million budget, or the manager at Salford, then I could have a squad of 30 around me. We currently sit here tonight with 15 contracted players. 1's out for the season, and 3 people on loan, and that's currently, where it sits. This league's become almost unsustainable for the likes of Sutton and even Aldershot. You've got teams in this league that have tried to keep up, and you can't. It's as simple as that. Now, that's not being defeatist, it's being realistic, and it's something which we need to think about, which is why the younger players need to be given those chances. People will say, Brad Pearce lost his marker tonight for the header. Yes, he did, but he's 18, 19 years of age. Now, if Charlie Clough's playing, would he have probably won the header? Yes. But ultimately, you can't do You can't do it with the Cloughs and the other 8 or 9s that that for one reason or another have had to go. Cloughie was offered a sensational deal in Brunei, and it wasn't it wasn't in our interests or his interest to stand in his way. But would I want Charlie Clough in the side tonight? Of course I would. Would I want Ross Lafayette? Yeah, of course I would. But ultimately, you've got to look at where you're at and the way things are. And I'm a very happy man going home tonight. As I said, I understand this football club. I know this football club now. It's 12 years doing it. And yeah, as I said, I'd love to be able to just go and buy who I want and when I want. But the fact is, we are where we are. And I still think we do remarkably well. For people laugh at me when I say about 52 points, because I know with the budget I've got that I'm performing and the staff are performing a minor miracle to keep this club where they're currently at. And people might not want to hear it, but it's the truth.
We are 8th, and we've got playing one of the sides that's above us on Saturday with a chance to move higher. Yeah, but
what I've got now is a slight problem of a head count, because obviously he's a massive part of our team. He's a massive part of what was keeping Brad Pearce really, that experience alongside Brad Pearce made a huge difference. But we'll get on with it as we always do. But for people to say they're unhappy or disappointed or whatever, it's not what this team deserves. If we were 22nd like Braintree, we've probably got similar to us, and you might think you might be unhappy every now and then, but I just don't get it. And it won't take away what we're doing, the hard work that we put in. A lot of it's done just through hard work. That team tonight gave absolutely everything. Everyone who's come off, all the TV producers are saying it's a fantastic game of football, that we created 9 clear-cut chances in the game, and But as I said, I knew we were lucky at Halifax. I knew we were lucky. It's a draw. Halifax is a draw. Today, a draw. We've ended up getting 3 points from those 2 games. And again, it's. I thought it was a brilliant game tonight. So that's where I'm at.
Great. Thanks, Paul.
Cheers, Tony. Thank you, mate.